Why don't we go with our word of the day, as we were just talking about futures bouncing back after the worst market day of the year?
So my word of the day was shift. I mean, I just see so many shifts, and the shifting is continuing to happen. And we just kind of have to keep adapting as investors and evolving our tactics and our strategies.
All right, so we have to continue, evolving these strategies with so many changes, whether it's trade policy or just investor sentiment or consumer sentiment. So if you're talking to clients, where are you putting the money to work right now? What parts of the market do you think look attractive?
Well, see, right now we're looking overseas. We just think that the U.S. market is priced to perfection. You heard a lot of that on Friday. I think that all of those comments were valid. And one of the challenges is that we just have too much growth priced in to the valuations that we still have in the markets. If you look overseas, there are so many more attractive opportunities where even just a little bit of growth would be an upside surprise.
Speaking of, why don't we get to your pick of the day? You actually have a pick for us from the overseas markets.
Yeah, so we're looking right now at a way to play Germany. I think right now the outlook for Germany is very constructive. As I said, any growth right now, because these are very low priced valuation stocks. We're looking at Commerzbank. Commerzbank is an example of sort of many banks that have opportunities that you can get in the U.S. market. You can still get in the U.S. market, you can get access to. And you look at Commerzbank as an example. Right now they're fending off an aggressive bid by UniCredit, very attractive opportunity. And if they did merge, would become the JP Morgan of Europe. And I think that there is tremendous upside from where they are right now.
Before we let you go, Gina, I also want to ask you about small caps. You were hitting this earlier, small caps moving more than 10% off their 52-week high. How do you view that trade? It was a Trump trade right after the election. How are you seeing it now?
So I just see the small caps as a canary in a coal mine because a lot of the Trump trade was really about additional growth that would benefit smaller cap names, more domestic stocks. And the reality is that that trade got ahead of itself. And if you follow that overseas trade, you would naturally go from small caps actually to large caps. I think that, inflation going where it's going, interest rates staying as high as they are, none of that is great for growth. None of that is great for small cap companies.